Dames and heren, Mises and Young, and welcome back to Farm Simulator 19, but welcome to the first look of the Alpine DLC, and I'm joined by David.
Hey, hey!
So, this is the new map that was released 12th?
Something like that, yeah, when it's the first time to really had time to look
Since obviously it launched. So what do you
Hmm.
get with the Alpine DLC? Well, you get this thing. The
You
mower.
don't get me, I'm sad to say.
You get the cows. You get on the menu, you don't, do you get that? You don't get that, all that lot, do you, by the lime station? So you don't get
No,
that bit
no,
of
no.
grass. No, so you don't get the bit of grass there. You basically get just all the area that I'm sort of circling now. You don't get field free. You don't get the lime station.
That's, they're just coming to be added just so we have some.
Yeah, so we have some stuff to do. So what else do you get? Obviously, you get the mower that's sat here. You get this little thing. Now, I like this thing. David's not exactly keen on it. But the difference is this thing is electric. So yes, this is an electric tractor. It's not powerful, but it's going to be pretty handy for carting and stuff like that, I think. I'm actually going to move this out of the way a minute. Because we'll
What
probably...
I've found playing other maps is its torque's great, but it is that they're only like 70 horse.
Well...
And I genuinely play sort of maps and styles that need a bit more than that.
Okay, so... It is...
68 horsepower in it.
Yeah, 68 horsepower. And don't get me wrong, it's got a good battery life on it. So you also get the Lindia, and you get the attachments that go with the front loader. And David likes this tractor because, well, he likes the brake lights on it, as you can see. The strobe, the strobe lighting, it would work out here, but practical sense in real life, we both know that them strobe lightings don't work.
Well, it's not because they don't work. I've seen in real life a lot of vans are starting to be fitted with them, and those with a beacon just help. But on their own, you don't get the same sort of
No.
spread of light that a proper beacon gives you.
Yeah, so you also get this as well. You get the bearer.
That old bearer's a cracker.
You get the cows, which we need to get sorted out. You get the jaws. This is not part of the Alpine, it's just obviously base game, so that's... We didn't buy that, it's actually already give you.
We've bought no equipment. All the equipment you see on this farm, with the exception of the multi-selling stations, is what you get
So
when you start this game.
So you get
So it
these
may not all be
bales.
base game stuff, but it's all stuff you get on this map.
Well, this is part of the Alpine, that's part of the Alpine, that's part of the Alpine, this baler is part of the Alpine, and that's base game. So, there is new balers, there is another baler, it's a wrapper one, and also it turns bales on the side. I don't know if it turns, I don't know, I think it's got the same thing as the fast bale, you know, when it doesn't wrap other types of bales.
Well, every wrapping baler's done that in the game.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, with that one I wasn't sure if that did the same.
Which is useful because it just means you don't have to necessarily have a second baler.
Right.
Because I use my fast bale on my farm for everything.
Yeah, you like the fast bale. I
do. Because I can just plough around the field and not stop, and it just deals with it.
Okay. So...
If that isn't a great thing, then I don't know what is.
what's the first job then for you?
Well, the first thing we need to do, really, I mean, that field's growing, whether you want to get some stuff and fertilise it.
I'm not too bothered about that.
Other than that, then, I think what we need to do is get our mow on.
Okay, well...
that grassland up behind the sawmill.
Which one?
The stuff, well, we don't really have a lot, unless you want to do this bit directly behind the farm here. Trouble is figuring out how much of that we actually own, because I think there's actually like, is there like a, actually there might be a field boundary, I can't remember.
Yes, there is a fence somewhere.
Well, in that case then you can do about there if you want.
What, are you on about behind us, or...?
Yeah.
Because we do own what's in front. We do own...
the baler we've got not a wrapping one, is it?
No.
We can always just buy a separate wrapper.
Well, we've got a loading wagon.
Yeah, if we want, we could do some silage bells really for the coos.
Could do with the other fucking thing actually, which is really annoying.
What other thing?
One second, let me have a look. Look at the price of it.
I mean, it's going to cost us like 60 grand to upgrade to the self-wrapping. Like, it's going to cost us 19 grand just to buy a wrapper.
I don't want. It wasn't the Unitrack I was looking for. Where the fuck is it? Oh god, what is it?
What are you looking for?
The 92,000. The AB.
Well, if we do some silage bells, we can always sell a few of them, which will make us...
Yeah, the AB's probably what is going to help a bit more because of the steepness.
I don't think that bit behind us is actually necessarily that steep.
I'm getting bloody lost here now. Because I've not really played this map.
This is literally the second time I've loaded it. I loaded it the other day when I set the map up, and I loaded it now to start playing it.
So you're on about this bit where I am now then?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of steep, but there is a fence here, so we'll be all right for the boundary. We'll know exactly what we own.
If you want to start getting that mode, I've just bought us a bale wrapper to keep my bale wrapper and change the baler.
Okay. This'll demonstrate to me how much power this thing's actually got.
Well, you're using the electric.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bother tedding. I'm just gonna. What I'm thinking is actually windrowing.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, because if we're gonna do silage, we don't need to tether it.
No, I'm just gonna windrow it and.
Windrow it, bale it, wrap it.
We don't even have to wrap it. We've got a loading wagon there to pick it up.
Well, if we're going to make silage.
Yeah, we've got a silage pit, haven't we?
Have we got one on the farm, or?
I believe so. I think. 1 second. Yeah, right in front of the thing where all the loading wagon and where the Johnskin tractor was. That's where you got. That's where the silage pit is. So we don't, unless you want to do silage bales, but.
I'm thinking bales are a little easier to stock. I don't think that silo will store silage, so bales we can just pile up next to.
What do you mean store silage? It's a chaff one. It's a proper. Are you on about are you on about our... I'm confused. Are you on about the farm silo, or are you on about the actual...
The farm silo I don't think will store, so once silage is made I don't think it will store it.
We have a silage bunker to be stored
Yeah,
silage in.
we're not on seasons, I always I always forget that.
No.
And, and it's that rare I play non-seasons games these days.
Yeah, I know, I'm sort of the same, but... Man, this is a big field. I'm not actually going to mow it all. I'm going to mow quite a bit of it, but I'm not going to mow every bit of it right now. Wow. Okay, this is quite a bit of plot of land. We are going to get a lot of silage bales out of this. Yeah, my tractor on Baltic, I've got about... I've just got over an hour.
I think my little leg's got 2 hours. I was using it to pull my bale trailer around for a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, it's all right for carting. For carting work, it's a good little tractor. I mean, like I say, it will do the fertilizer spreader from the Cavernal DLC if you stick 1,000 kilogram weight on.
Yeah, like I said, I tried attaching to it and it was a wheelie machine.
Yeah,
but it just looks so comically small, part next to like a Massey 8000 series.
It's only a small, tiny tractor, this.
Plus I've got mine in like Tesla white, it's electric.
Not all Teslas are white.
No, but all the ones who are going for total I'm an arse mode by them in white.
Or if you're NASA.
Are you?
No. They have the ones with the gull wing doors.
Yeah, the Model 3's the big like SUV style thing.
No, they're actually X's.
The Model 3 is the little one, the X is the SUV. The X is the standard one.
Yeah, one of the ones with the gull wings doors, because they have to be, because they were specially built. They were specially built for NASA. It's not actually a standard model. Then they're not available to purchase. But no, I only know about the NASA ones is because obviously the Crew 1 launched on.
You get a bit more head before I start.
You're going to need windrow it.
I've got it here.
Oh, right, I didn't realise.
I've got it on the back of this tractor.
I heard a tractor, that was all, and I wasn't sure what tracker it was. Have you actually had to charge this thing up yet?
No, I haven't. I've only done 2 hours in the damn thing. That's the thing, I haven't got the charger on my farm. The charger's on a different piece of land, so I'll have to take it back when I want to charge it.
I put mine on the farm. It's only 200 odd. Is it 250 for the charger?
Yeah, but my idea was really in my game, I've not really bought it as such as I'm sort of like having it been given to me as a like a trial thing, so I wouldn't really, you wouldn't have the time to put all the charger down if you weren't.
No, I know. But you're gonna have to excuse the mowing, because this is not the biggest of mower, and it's not the...
Your missus is Cavernal and mower, folks, that's what it is.
I do. Like I said, there is gonna... I haven't done all the field as of yet. Just because I'm gonna go back and like do the rest of the field. But some of it I might need to use, we might, once we get the AB, use the AB. because
Right.
the AB is actually is better for mowing, and it's hard to tell what's like mowable and what isn't because of the bloody.
Everything's mobile if you're brave enough.
Yeah, but there's a lot of like plants and stuff there that you can't. I don't think you can
It's
actually
where
mow.
if you had the real mower mod in, you'd have no problem, you just plough the lot.
Yep. What tractor are you in anyways?
The bearer.
Yeah, I thought it sounded different to than deer. I mean, it's very.
Well, we've had a version like the Lin track in the game since launch, haven't we? Because we've had...
I don't know.
Yeah, there's been a Lin track, because some maps you got used to have it as a starting tractor.
Was it... Yeah, but was it an older version or was it this one?
I think it was an older one because it didn't have those strobes on. I think it literally just looked like the older version of that one, because it looked basically the same, but just didn't have the strobes on it or the LED lights. So.
Yeah, could be an older version. Yeah, but was it 19 or was it an older version of Farm Sim?
No, it was definitely 19, because I've not really messed about with any of the farm sims as much as 19.
Oh, I have. Alright, I'll go back the other way now. I'm changing my direction.
Getting bored with changing hands.
This mower's not exactly the greatest because of working width either, so there will be missed bits, but does that really matter for now?
Well, we're not as critical, we're not exactly push for every last blade. So it's just because we have those animals, we need to start getting stuff in place for them.
That's why I was
the game, this is a first where it actually starts you off with 10 cows. I've never seen a map yet that set you up with animals.
That's what I mean. It was a bit weird because I'd never known it thingy to start that. And one thing I actually forgot to mention.
Wrong.
Was also welcome back to the F1 podcast. We will get on.
I thought we were going to get round to that. I thought we were going to do like an hour's episode before we remember what we're actually here for.
The DLC is heavily bugged. I've not found any bugs within this DLC as of yet.
Yeah, I've not seen anything.
But we haven't played the DLC map really. We've used other objects on it. Jet wash can't sell cows only direct. You can sell cows via the animal menu when you go near the.
I don't know. I've not tried.
Can't use the trailer. Well, I've used that trailer on other maps on PC, and it's not been an issue. You can't use the animal trailer. No, because the animal trailers they've not really implemented properly, I don't think, in the map. I don't know, could be wrong, but yeah, no, you can sell them directly. God, that's a bit steep. The animal trailer, not the animal trailer, the animal menu where the pasture is, you can sell the cows. I know that.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot? Why are you an idiot?
That's the tether, not the windrower.
The windrower's a bit bigger.
Well, they both look pretty much the same to me when they're folded up.
Like I say, I've not experienced any bugs as of yet. Doesn't mean we will, but I imagine Giants will be quite quick and patch the buggers out. They're usually quite quick if people give them feedback. Bank rights for a transport fee for animals when you don't need to. Well, the transport fee has always been in the game. Oh god, that windrow's tiny.
That's your mower.
Yeah, I know. Which bites back at giants for? Oh, what, hang on a minute. Let's give them a map, give them masses of grassland, and give them the tiniest frickin' equipment ever.
It gives you something to work towards, you know, bigger equipment.
Well, yeah, I get that. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. But the windrowers are a bit tiny. The tedders are very tiny. Not that we need the tedders right now for what we're doing.
Well, I've used it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Like I said, the transport fee has always been in as part. Which wasn't. The transport fee was in for earlier editions of the farming sim, so it's not really anything new. Yeah, you need a. Oh yeah, that's weird. You don't actually start with a straw blower, do we?
No.
Either. That's the only thing you don't actually start with. That's weird. You get everything else, but not a. You get a loading wagon, you get all that, but you don't get the straw blower.
You can get some straw bales.
Yeah, that's what I mean, but you don't get a straw blower. I can't remember which one it is. It's probably that one, the D551 front loader.
Yeah, because you have a front loader for the link tracks, so okay,
yeah,
in that regard.
well, yeah, well, even with that blue straw, even transport fee can be avoided. Yeah, I know. The transport fee's always, like I said, the transport fee's always been there though. So it's. I
Only
get.
you could mow around the back of that rock.
Well,
You prat.
like I care.
I'll make you bail the fucker.
Thought you might. I thought you might. At least the machines and equipment can be taken to my... Yeah, but at least, like I said, at least they've not locked everything down. So you're just stuck with the machines for this equipment, which would be pointless giants doing so, I think.
It's not something they've ever really done in the past. They've always started giving you that.
Oh yeah, they've always given the open stuff, but can you imagine if they just basically locked everything down to specific maps? They would get complaints.
You know, all those idiots who want to use the big bud on every map imaginable.
I don't like... I get why they put Big Bud in. I just... because
I don't get what people see in it. I don't get this appeal it seems to have with people.
It's a piece of history. That's all it is. That's all, the only reason it got put in was because it's a piece of history, it's a Big Bud. But other than that...
It's still not great.
Yeah, but... In saying that, the Big Bud would be very effective on home world.
No, it wouldn't be too big for the roads.
Yeah, maybe too big for the roads, but it'd be... I think
and it's not that powerful. It's not that great as a working tractor. I mean, I hate to say it, but even your big pointless thing we've got on Purbeck would be more suited to home walls than...
Oh yeah. Yeah. The push mower can be quite good. I will probably demonstrate the push. I should have used the push mower, and I might demonstrate the push mower on certain little bits.
Not on this field, not using it. We've only got 2 episodes tonight, not 24.
I don't mean using. No, there's certain bits of the areas that the tractor probably won't be able to get. I'll have to push more. I do like the push mower though. To be honest, I had a couple of mods for the push mowers on PC, and that one I have actually decided to use instead. I'm not too sure about the... I get why they've done it, but the third-person animations...
Well, that's just giant. Giant animations are never been... The people animations are ropey at the best of times. You've ever been on multiplayer and watched somebody.
Yeah. And all that. So now we are going to get to the point, probably, at some point, of actually talking about the Turkish Grand Prix. Which was Sunday. For anybody watching live, it was on Sunday. And we do watch the Formula 1 races, so and we like to talk about them as well.
Yeah, this seems to be every time now. I have to start by saying congratulations, 7 world titles, you know.
Yeah.
And whether you like the guy or not, that was one hell of a drive.
Well, yeah, it was.
So, yeah, it was a good race. It started off with a lot of promise and then tailed off a little bit towards the end, but I mean, all through the weekend, the sliding about.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I watched the quali and it was like, this could be really interesting. And it didn't, like I said, it didn't disappoint, but when I saw the qualifying results, I was like, what? No.
I know.
I was like, really? In ways I feel sorry for the guy, but in ways I kind of don't. I'm not being I'm not... Stroll. Not being offensive, but he's one of the most arrogant fucking Canadians I've ever met.
I must admit, I've always kind of had to eat my words. I've always said he's only there because of who he is. He has daddy's money.
He is.
And he actually didn't perform terribly.
No,
I still think Racing Point are making a mistake keeping him over Perez if Vettel does need to come in, but...
I'm not surprised Perez is not going to be in talks with Red Bull, if I'm honest.
I hope he is. I really hope he is.
Yeah, but it's a shame, because Albon's got the potential.
I don't honestly think... I'm not sure. He's just... He just doesn't seem to be able to turn it on when he needs to.
He fucking did the other day. He did on Sunday.
Not really. No, he still didn't do...
Until he fucking spun. But saying that, look at fucking Verstappen. He was bloody unlucky.
That was his race to lose, really. Why he started and that.
It wasn't that. He pushed. He pushed and he made a mistake. In the wet conditions, he pushed and he made that mistake. He tried to get Perez and he made the mistake.
Yeah, now they've all been sliding about. I mean, Bottas spinning at the first corner.
Oh my god. Bottas must have been having a... What the hell was going on in his head? How many times did he spin? I think he spun the most in that race.
I think he had 3 that we saw on camera.
Yeah. But... yeah, K-Mag and Grosjean. Who pulled out? Who pulled out of the race? I can't remember.
Giovinazzi's car failed. Latifi DNF'd in it.
Yeah. But... yeah, well, like I said to you, K-Mag and Grosjean are in talks of IndyCar. Yeah. Which makes sense.
I don't think Grosjean driving anything outside a milk cart makes a lot of sense, but that's just me.
You've just paused the game.
Sorry, I went to the menu and it auto-saved.
Ah, okay. Aye, but Vettel, like the commentator said, that's where his experience showed.
That's it, Vettel, and I've given Vettel a lot of shit this year. A lot of
You
it's been
have
deserved,
given,
I
yeah,
will say.
you have given Vettel a lot of shit this year.
A lot of it I would say has been deserved, but that actually was, yeah, I will agree. That was a 4 times world champion
Yeah,
drive.
I mean
Yeah.
to pip his own teammate on the last corner.
But
Oh
that's because Leclerc
Jesus!
got tangled up with Perez.
Yeah,
Did you
it
see
was
did you see the blooper on the grid as well? On the podium?
no.
For some oddball reason, they swapped third and second place where they would normally stand.
Yeah, why?
So when they took the video, if you look, Vettel stood there with a Mexican flag above his head,
Yeah,
and Perez has got a German.
yeah, that was it. Was like, what?
For some reason, they swapped them over and just took on the wrong way round or whatever, and somebody didn't tell the guy doing the graphics.
Clearly. It was nice to see. It was nice to see Toto up there for once. But yeah, the whole Thierry thing. Yes, he will have been running on emotions, but fucking hell, come on.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, he's a diva. But give the guy credit. He had a fucking bad qualifying, and
It was a masterful. It was a good drive. It was a solid.
yeah. If Bottas was the only one that could have stopped that, then
Bottas was never going to.
no. But he's the only one that could have been able to stop him from claiming it there.
The cynical side of me wonders if that spin on the first corner was a delivery. He was being told by the team, "Look, don't give him any problems, just."
Maybe, but I just. Yeah, but fucking Danny Rick wasn't having a good day.
Well, Danny Rick, he got the unlucky because he knocked his teammate off the track. But what it was, Hamilton come up the inside of it.
Yeah.
And he had nowhere to go, and it's like.
Wasn't it? Was it? Oh no, Ocon was still running, wasn't it?
Yeah, Ocon finished as far as I'm aware.
1 second, guys. I'm just gonna look up the F1 results. Oh, there's a new patch for 2020 as well.
Yeah, my game's literally downloaded it before you came online. It'll just be updating the driver performance.
Giovinazzi, Latifi, Grosjean and K-Mag. We're all out. No, there is fixes for multiplayer as well and stuff like that. There is a couple of fixes in there. But yeah, I was very surprised there was not going to be a safety car.
There was one small VSC, wasn't there, while they recovered Giovinazzi's car.
Was it? Yeah, Giovinazzi, but then there was also... There was that incident with K-Mag and... Was it his pit stop? Where he ended up stopping...
Yeah, they hadn't glued his wheel back on, had they?
No, they ended up... I think he ended up stopping at the edge of the pit lane, apparently. And didn't he get...
Yeah, they did.
Did he not get thingied afterwards?
I think did they not push him back, sort it, and let him out of it?
Yeah, they did, but why is he saying it's DNF then?
No, to be honest with you, to let a car out with a loose wheels every day of the week's an unsafe release.
Yeah.
And usually they're just team fines or unsafe releases.
I don't know.
It's not really the driver's fault. He gets a green light, he goes. well done for him spotting it before he was out on track and suddenly, three wheels on my wagon.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the pit stops weren't the greatest, even from Red Bull. I mean,
just the weather and the wet equipment maybe didn't respond as they wanted it to.
Yeah, because Vettel had that issue as well, didn't he? Vettel had a bit of an issue during his pit stop. But there, for the drive that the two Ferraris, where the Ferraris started from to where they finished, is fair play.
Oh yeah. Like I say, Vettel gave a 4 times world champions drive. It's the only way you can describe it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of years of experience under that helmet, and it showed.
Yeah, especially in that in the conditions.
Just where the frick has it been the rest of the season?
Yeah, which is the shame. Which is an absolute shame for Vettel, because he's probably still got it. He just needs to. There's certain times he switches it on, and certain times he doesn't.
Just wait and see what. You never know. This move to Aston Martin Racing Point, BWT, whatever the rest of it's going to be called, might just be
the kick up the arse.
I mean, he's not. I doubt there's going to be a championship coming out of them anytime soon, unless hell does freeze over. But let's be honest, this season the Racing Point's basically been the third team.
Yes.
I would say.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't even put Ferrari up there. It's been Merc, Red Bull, then probably Racing Point, and McLaren have been sort of well, look how running into this race, McLaren, Renault, and Racing Point were separated by 1 point.
Yeah.
Which Racing Point second place has done them a massive favour in that regard.
Yes, it has. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. McLaren have been doing well. It just wasn't their day.
McLaren from where they were the year when Alonso drove with them, where if the car made it to the grid, it was an achievement.
Yeah, well, who started from the pits?
Russell won it.
Somebody, there was two of them, wasn't there, started from the pits?
Because didn't Russell have something? There was also two that crashed on their way to the...
Yeah, two crashed on the way to the grid.
Which I never caught that, because I didn't tune in till 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I missed the formation lap as well. I missed them going to the grid as well, properly. Do you actually tune in on the day then, or...?
Yeah, I managed to watch it. Sunday was the other half's birthday, but luckily because the race was on at 10 AM and she doesn't surface before noon.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, one of them.
And I thought I was bad.
I don't. Only does the same trick as you of like staying up till freaking 4 AM.
But I do it for a reason, my friend.
Because you're nocturnal.
Because I used to work nights.
Well, so did I. I did 9 years of the damn nights.
Yeah. But...
That's flummoxed him, hasn't it?
But... I'm surprised you got your body clock out of...
Sometimes I don't think I have.
Well, no. I mean, look at the other night. Like, sat there playing we ended up sitting there playing Minecraft till... God knows
nothing
what
wrong with
time
that.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying... Well, yeah, because it does get me, like... It makes me wonder, like, people... We will return to the discussion of F1, but it makes me wonder, it's like... Oh, I got a little bit of lag there, but never mind. Now I know what David feels like sometimes.
Welcome to my world.
You know, it's like... Yeah, I generally up till early hours of the morning, but that's because my body's just still in that mode of working nights. I've never been able to shift the pattern, if you know what I mean. Which amazes me how you've kind of managed to shift it at times.
That's the way you go. Luckily, I'm like 2 years clean at this point, so.
That sounds so wrong, my friend.
And I know it does. That's why I said it that way. My God, you got turning speed on then.
What, to turn?
Yeah, must be because you turned the mower off.
Yeah.
But you just suddenly shot forward like a...
Well, I lifted the mower.
That's what I'll give that thing credit for. The torque on it, the acceleration.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's got some, like.
It's not bad at all, but it's just like I say, when I'm looking at my farm where I think the average horsepower is about 300. Something with 68 tons is never going to become top of the tree.
No, but the thing that's sort of weird is because my Baltic Sea map is full of, like, okay, I've got my big class Xerion, you know, the one I've got on Purbeck.
Yeah.
But then I've got
monstrosity.
I've got Fords, I've got Massey Ferguson, one Fent, and you know, I've got.
Ironically, on mine, I think Fent is the one brand of tractor that actually isn't represented.
I've got an open cab Massey, and
I do have a Fent windrow and a Fent tedder. I don't actually have a Fent tractor as of yet.
That's a surprise. One of the brands that you really like.
Push, I know.
And it's like, I was even considering getting a Deutz-Fahrer.
I've got one of those, it's great.
But
I've even got a damn Reynolds.
I haven't got any rounds yet.
I've got a Renault.
I haven't even got a Kubota yet. Mods, by the way, people, mods. Yeah, I haven't got a Kubota yet.
Of course, the map started you off with 4 John Deeres, so I've still got all of that.
What, they're like 6 hours, 7 hour and stuff?
A pair of 6230s, an 8295 and a 6135.
Ah, okay. I've also got the two-wheel and four-wheel version of
the classic.
Smaller GADs. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's one thing I have noticed, and I've only just noticed it. The grass texture is completely different.
Yeah.
Which is weird. It's not weird, but
yeah, they seem to have changed that. Yeah, I noticed that as well.
Looks nicer.
Bit more variety to it.
Yeah. Like I said, this tractor's got 0.6 on it and it's not used a lot of battery. What have you got fuel setting set as well?
Usually I have it on in default, don't I? Apologies if it saves again.
It's gonna... Why, what have you got the autosave limit on?
15.
Yeah.
It's usually on default.
Ah, okay, that's fine.
And it's on fast.
Really?
I always run dirt on fast.
You shouldn't. You know
I have on everything.
You know the dirt is connected to your maintenance level.
Yeah, well, so you have to service them a little more often, that's not.
No, I'm just saying your dirt is connected to your maintenance level. But I don't know, I just... The race was enjoyable.
It was an indie. It showed one thing. It showed why there should be a good call for cutting the amount of grip F1 cars actually have. Because when you cut the grip, you get some very, very entertaining racing.
Yeah, but the thing was, I guess it didn't help that they'd only resurfaced the track not too long ago.
Or 3 weeks before. Which is what I said online, as I will start a petition now that every race course has to be resurfaced 3 weeks before Grand Prix. So we get that every week.
Yeah.
Well, we had the same at Imola, didn't we? That had, like, freshly resurfaced and hadn't had a lot of running.
Yeah. But, yeah, it first it resurfaced and then had that issue, didn't it? Where they kicked the friggin' drain cover up. Was that during the race? Or was that quali?
That was a practice.
That was quali.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, they kicked, Vettel kicked the drain cover up and...
Which is not the first time something like that's happened. That has happened on circuits before.
Do you know what really pissed me off?
Go on.
Touring cars were showing as well live.
Yeah, I know it was.
Oh, that actually brings me onto a quick sort of little bit of a segue. Apparently, either next year or I think it's next year, somebody, I think it was could be Codemasters, have actually been given the rights to develop a
touring car game.
touring car game.
Wait and see on that one. I know touring car was. I never honestly thought there'd be the demand there for it. I didn't think there'd be the.
Well, it's yeah, but I don't. The thing is, I don't think it'd have been thought about if people hadn't been bashing on about it.
Because we have had in the past, we had the Toka games back in the PlayStation 1 days.
Yeah, but who was that? Was that Codemasters as well?
It was Codemasters, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, we've got to think now that obviously there's this merge, this takeover's going to happen. So will it still happen?
Yeah, but this has been announced well before this takeover.
This is what I mean. The announcement.
The Take-Two takeover.
Yeah. The announcement of the game, the license and stuff, or the agreement or whatever. See, this is the thing that worries me with the Take-Two takeover. Is...
Catchy title.
I know, it's really fucking annoying. Is it going to affect the F1 games?
You'll then pull into a pit stop. If you want to download pit stop DLC,
That would be
$11.99.
fucking awful.
Or you'll have to open a loot box and hope you get a set of stops in it.
I hope they don't want. They can't ruin the game because it's because Codemasters got the contract.
That's the thing. At the end of the day, that
They have to. They would have to go what F1 want.
that's the same with this touring car game. At the end of the day, Toka are backing it. Toka's still on the right, so they're going to get the final say on
Is
what.
is it Toka or is it BC? Is it the BCTT?
BTCC is Toka.
Yeah. Well.
Toka is the governing body behind the BTCC.
Yeah. So they'll get the right.
Lord Gao.
They'll get the say in what happens, which will be the same with the F1.
Yeah, everything to do with the F1 brand, Liberty Media get the final approval, disapproval.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair to Liberty, they've actually not done a terrible thing. They've actually run F1 pretty well, I would say, the last couple of years.
Yeah.
You know, then putting Ross Brawn in as technical director was a masterstroke, because finally, a technical director actually understands the sport.
Well, yeah, of course. And it's don't get me wrong, it's like that was the only one in the calendar that could have been a complete fuck up in terms of TV coverage time, and it was a complete and utter balls. Whereas when we go back to Bahrain, we're at normal time for the race. When it comes to Abu Dhabi, we're not.
Yeah.
So that...
Well, Abu Dhabi's always run their race in the evening over there, haven't they?
Yeah, so when it comes to us...
Number one gives us a better time, and number two means when they set the fireworks off at the end of the race, you can actually see something.
Yeah, so when it comes to that night of when we do, obviously it might be farm sim, might be just a little bit later, depends on what time.
I don't know, I haven't looked at the schedule, so I'm assuming the timetable will be out, but I haven't looked at it.
Yeah, it's 7:10.
Ah, so that means your race will finish if everything goes well by about 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make it work. We'll have to divert that one to Monday instead or something.
Well, we'll have to just see what happens when it comes to that race. But...
Races, because of course there's two of Bahrain.
No, I was on for that was Abu Dhabi.
Ah, right.
That was the Abu Dhabi I was on about, being that time.
Oh, is that the one that's driving? I haven't looked that far ahead yet, so I don't... fully...
One second, I can actually get up, because I was looking at this afternoon. F1... let me check if I go to the... No, I didn't want the Sky Sports, I actually want the official calendar. Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous because it was like showing... There we go. Because I can get track time and my time.
Yeah.
So, Bahrain track time is 5:10. Bahrain is 2:10. The outer, which is the 4th to the 6th of December, is a 5:10. So it's a 2:10. Is it a 5:10? Yeah, no, it's 5:10 because it's 8:10 outer. That one.
Right.
So yeah, so the 6th of December is 5:10, and no, I didn't want the Pro fucking Series. I wanted Abu Dhabi. There, Abu Dhabi. Oh shit! No, okay. Abu Dhabi is actually 1:10. That's weird.
What, in the afternoon? Yeah, there's only a different time on there.
Yeah, no, Abu Dhabi is 1:10 in the afternoon. Our
That's
time.
not too bad then.
That one's not too bad. It's only the Bahrain one then, isn't it?
Hmm. I think they've always run Abu Dhabi at like later on in the evening at Abu Dhabi. So I think it's often dark by the end of the race.
Abu Dhabi race track time 5:10 to 7:10.
Mm-hmm.
That's the track time. Yeah, so it's only the 4th to the... No, even the 4th to the 6th will still work.
We'll make it work, don't panic.
Yeah, there's not a lot of changes. But yeah, if you had to name a driver of the day, who would you have named?
I voted for Vettel.
Did you?
I actually think, like I said, I just think he put on a performance that we haven't seen from him for a long time. And proved that he still had.
I forgot to fucking vote. I was actually, if I'd have voted myself, I was going to vote for Vettel.
Yeah, I just think we saw a drive from him that has not been seen from him, and we saw a 4-time world champion there. Basically, as my dad kind of put it best, He didn't do anything spectacular, he just didn't throw it at the scenery, and in a race like that, that's 2/3 of the battle.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he did perform well. Like, him and Leclerc did, to be honest.
Yeah. I think his experience showed a little bit more how he didn't buckle right at the end.
Who's?
Vettel's.
Yeah.
Didn't get drawn into that, you know. And then Leclerc took a chance and it didn't work, and he got drawn into that by the situation, whereas an experienced head will sometimes know
Not do it.
it's not worth it, it's never going to work out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Autosave.
Yeah. How are you doing? Have you just about finished the mowing, or?
Yeah, just about.
It's going to be getting near night by the time if you want to start getting your...
Well, it's a bloody tight, there's more mower here. Not used a lot of battery, which is quite good. I'm down to nearly almost a quarter of a battery. Almost.
It's alright, we've got the charging station on the farm, so you can just...
I'm not going to stick it on charge yet, don't need it. And like I say, even that's the good thing, even for a small tiny tractor, and you would expect, for what it's doing right now, you would expect it to be eating away this battery. You know, I've got the lights on, I've got the beacon going, I've got the mower running. You know, you would expect the charge to be just dropping off.
Yeah, and it's not.
And it's not. But I imagine it's like that in real life. You know, I imagine it's quite a sturdy little, and little being the optimum word, sturdy little workhorse. Yes, it's not the most powerful thing, but they probably don't need it out there. You know, if it's Switzerland.
Yeah.
You know, they probably don't need powerful machinery. I imagine in some places, yes, they will have powerful machinery, but just for certain little jobs like carting and stuff, I don't imagine they're going to crank up a huge bleed.
But we are.
Eh?
But we are, like I'm rolling over the hill in like a friggin' big bud.
No, but you know what I mean? It's just a case of... Right, so I've got... There is that other bit down the bottom. Do you want me to actually mow it or not?
If you're not bothered, I'm not bothered if you're not.
There is quite a lot of... like... over down the bottom end.
It's alright for now, I would say.
Yeah, okay. Well... I have missed a bit where like the swings and all that is, but some of that would have to be hand mown with the other thing. Do you want me to grab the...
I've already put the baler on the back of that Burra tractor for you if you want. So what I might do is I might use that electric thing to do the wrappings. I can't imagine that'll take a lot of power.
Was the Linda not powerful enough for...
No,
No, I'm just saying, was the
the
Linden not powerful enough to take the baler?
Probably. If you want to use that instead, I don't mind.
I think the Linden might... Right, the Bearer's 100.
100 horsepower.
The baler needs 120. Yeah,
I reckon it'd manage it, but yeah, it'd be slow.
Yeah, I'll have to go and get the other tractor. Which was what I thought I didn't think the burrow was quite powerful enough. I mean, this sounds nice. You know what's missing right now?
What's that?
The usual low grumbly tones.
Yeah, well, you said no mod, so the deer's not here.
Not yet. I forgot this is four-wheel steering.
But we were talking about that literally like just before.
What? That it's four-wheel steering? I know.
Yeah.
Right, make sure I drop the entire front loader off. This is quite nice. I mean, that's one thing I didn't check was the interior of the electric tractor on, but
Quite basic. It's a lot of exposed metal, so it's all obviously body coloured.
the only thing I really wish in this game, and I wish they would do it, but they won't. Maybe the next one, Giants.
Please, Daddy Giants.
Is put in passengers.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Because most tractors have a passenger seat. Yeah, okay, it's not the biggest in the world.
Yeah,
but
this one's got a jump seat.
Told you, if we had the ability to have passengers, I would quite happily then disable teleporting. Because then you'd have a reason, you know, you could say, if we did buy a new tractor from the, at least we could take one of us down for it.
Yeah. Oh god, is this one of these? Did you actually finish up windrowing the entire field with everything I'd cut?
I don't think I quite got it all, no, but I think what was left wasn't too bad.
Even this bugger's struggling. And this has got the power.
Yeah, it's only just got the power though, hasn't it? So you are talking about...
Come on. Okay. Okay. Come on. Well, shit.
What have you done?
She ain't going up that bit, is she?
We'll do it the other way, go down it.
I probably will do. I probably... Oh no, there we go. Got it. Almost. It's fine. Hang on, did I... No, you didn't. You fucking idiot. Okay.
What didn't you do?
Lower pickup. Oh.
So you're running around not actually picking anything up?
No, I am. I've now got... I've dragged myself down the steep bit now by reversing back. Okay, there we go. So... I mean, this isn't bad, 11 mile an hour. Oh god, is this one of these balers that I've actually got to stop and...
I think it is, yeah.
Okay, well...
Hence why I said I like the fast baler.
Yeah, it is. I've got to drop it off. There's one bale.
Yeah, well I'll run round and wrap it.
And I'm stuck again because this thing's got no rear wheel steering. Because it's only a single axle bell. Do.
Let's go and find this bale he's just dropped.
If you find me, you'll find the bale.
Why are you in that much trouble?
No. I'm just saying, if you find me on the map, you'd find the bale. Have we got something we can pick the bales up with, though?
Yeah, we've got a bell spike for the limb track.
Oh.
We haven't got. I don't think we've got an auto load trailer yet.
That sucks. Okay, second bale.
Come on, grab hold of it. Thank you.
The other one, the one with the auto unload would have been alright. Not the fast bale, the other one. The
So
bigger
I'm just trying
one.
to make sure I don't. I'm just trying to make sure I don't leave this on like a trail you need. Oh no, actually I get to manually select where I unload them. That's not too bad then. You having difficulties?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I've just unloaded another bale. I'm just trying to go around the sort of the edge of the field first, but okay, so I'm at the point where if I miss little bits, I'm not overly concerned.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit, me thinks it's time to end the episode.
You're on overtime a little bit.
Yeah. Oh god, that bell's running away.
I'll go and get it. I'll go and get it.
So, yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. If you are watching on Twitch, don't forget to give us a follow. Would be much appreciated.
That's the running away one.
You see where I'm parked? It's round down towards the thing.
Come back.
As you go shoot past, get that bill. So yeah, if you wish to support the channel, you can do so by visiting our Patreon and Ko-fi. Links for them are in the description. It'd be much appreciated, as we are not YouTube funded. You can visit the merchandise store. The links for that are in the description, and all of the social media links are also in the description. And we shall see you next time. So until then,
So long and thanks for all the fish.
a goodbye for now.